I'm excited. Today is a super special day because we get to see, or I've already seen, but you guys get to see the very first look at the new Rapture fork. I'm super hyped on this. Been working on this for quite a while now, and I'm sure you guys are super excited because this means that the Rapture Complete will be coming hopefully this December. So in my hands right here is the first Rapture fork. And whew. Oh, these things are just so nice. I'm sure you guys want to hear some specs on this thing, so let's break it down with first the weight, because that's one of the most important things when it came to making this fork. I wanted to make sure to have a super light fork, because I'm sure you guys know I like to make all my parts really light. My scooter is really light, it's under 7 pounds, and it just has a great feel to it. So the weight of this fork is going to be 0.49 pounds, which is also roughly around 220 grams. Super light. That was a huge goal, wanted to get it below half a pound, and I was able to do it. And a couple other really cool details about this are it fits 120s. I know a lot of you guys out there like to ride 120 millimeter wheels. I personally ride 110, and all of Rapture wheels are 110, but for the guys who like to ride 120, you guys can all ride 120 millimeters in here, 110 and of course 100 mil. And for those of you rocking 90 mil, yeah, if they still make those. So moving on into the, I'm sure the most obvious thing about this fork is going to be the laser etching right here on the fork, which will, of course, you know, right when it's inside your scooter deck, right on that cutout down the Rapture deck, it's going to spin. And as you guys can see, it is on the front and the back. So for me, I ride my forks backwards. So this is a huge thing. I don't want to have a logo. I want to have a logo on both sides. So for me, this was huge to have it on both front and back, so everybody can ride their own way. But this right here means balanced. So I'm sure you guys are most familiar with the yin-yang sign, and of course the logo, Rapture, has to do mainly with being balanced. So these are the two dots to the yin-yang sign, just more resembling balance, hence the Rapture balance fork, which is why we called it that. A couple other details are it's going to be anodized black, just like the decks. It's going to be identical color to the decks, so it's going to mesh up real well. Talking about the geometry of the fork, so this is going to mesh up perfectly with the back axle of the Rapture decks, which is perfect because that was huge. You got to make sure to have these things level. You want your deck sitting balanced, not like torqued way up or way down. So right here it's going to be sitting level with the geometry and everything, so everything works perfectly together. Now let's go ahead and get into a couple other things in this package. Of course, we're going to be having HIC shims that are going to be, you know, fitting perfectly with our titanium bars in collaboration with our fork, because, you know, it's kind of needed. So these will be available very soon as well. The forks will be coming out very soon. And a clamp. So as you guys are aware, we have the Rapture Trips clamp currently available on our website, raptureproscooters.com, but we heard a lot of people say that they want a lighter clamp, and I couldn't agree more. I'm all about, you know, lighter parts and, you know, just overall making parts better. So lighter clamp, here it is. So this is going to be the same color as the fork and deck, anodized black, super clean finish, and if you can see right here, our logo is now CNC'd inside the actual clamp. So this ain't gonna scratch off. It's gonna be solid. It's inside the clamp, which is really cool. And super important thing to me is strength. So these bolts are 6 millimeters, so you can use your 6 mil Allen keys and really crank down these things, and you know, not have that fear of the 5 mil Allen keys that they're gonna like strip out. So a lot stronger than a standard clamp, and it's just all around a great clamp. The weight on this clamp is going to be right around 2.6 pounds. No, it's going to be 0.26 pounds. So super lightweight. It's going to be more on your lightweight side, just like all the other parts in the Rapture range. The height is going to be 1.8. So the reason that I make the height specifically around 1.8, you want your clamp to be covering your slit. This is going to make the strength of your bars greater. It's going to make the slit last longer, like way longer than if the slit was above. That's where you get like pressure cracks and everything. So having the clamp above the slit is super important, and it's something that you guys should always, you know, focus on, regardless of the clamp or bar. You just always have your clamp above your slit. It makes it just so much stronger. So I went with a 1.8 height clamp, which also is 47 millimeters for you people who use millimeters. And last but not least, this is an oversized clamp. So it's going to mesh perfectly with our titanium bars that are oversized. So they will fit all oversized bars, including aluminum bars, titanium bars, steel bars that are oversized. For people who ride IHC and with standard bars, you can use a shim. But I have one last surprise for you guys. This is a colorway that I'm not for sure if it's going to be released, but silver. I wanted to get this in silver because I wanted to kind of see what you guys think about it. So drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think about silver as well. Silver fork. Not for sure if these colors are going to release. I personally like black. Let me know what you guys think about silver, and it's kind of like a polished silver, and it looks really nice. It's just raw. So let me know. Drop a comment below. Like I said before, let me know. I want to hear you guys' opinion, and that will definitely determine what colorways we go with in the future. If you want a specific color, like something crazy, also I want to hear it, because you know, if we get enough requests for one color, we might just come out with that one color. But that right there is going to be the Rapture parts, fork, and clamp, the new clamps and forks that will be coming out very, very soon, so stay tuned. But right now, I'm going to go to the skate park and give you guys a little rundown on the parts while I'm riding them. I've been riding them for quite a while now, just to make sure that they're strong enough for you guys to all, like, you know, thrash on. But I've never really featured them in my videos, so this is going to be the first, you know, riding clip where I show you guys me actually riding the fork. So, let's go to that clip right now. These new forks feel so good. I'm stoked on these. Getting these forks in means that this is the first official Rapture Complete scooter scaling in at 6.7 pounds. Could be wrong, but pretty sure that's the lightest complete that's gonna be on the market. So get stoked.